Welcome to my Media Museum and episode 2 of our May estate sale finds from the lady who was a DJ at some point in her life. And we're starting off here with Crosby, Stills, and Nash, Sweet Judy Blue Eyes. And what might be on the B side of that? Long Time Gone, another good Crosby, Stills, and Nash song that I am, in fact, familiar with. You'll notice this is a mono master, though, here. Processed mono. So that's interesting. So is this side. So both sides of this is a mono 45 of Sweet Judy Blue Eyes and Long Time Gone. So that makes that kind of interesting. Next up, we've got a song I know from a band I don't. Dorset Distributors in the U.S. and Canada. That's another distributor that I am not familiar with and have not came across in the past. Dwarf music doesn't ring a bell for me either. Excuse me. But you'll notice this is a promotional copy, not for sale, so it's probably another one of those DJ-only things. And Mighty Quinn the Eskimo. When Quinn the Eskimo gets here, everybody's gonna sing along by Fuzzface. Now, I know that from Manfred Mann. That's the version I'm familiar with and that I know. It's got a songwriting credit of B. Dylan here, so I'm not sure if I've taken notice in the past that Quinn the Eskimo was written by Bob Dylan. I'll have to look in that and see if Bob ever recorded his own song. But Fuzzface isn't a band I've ever heard of or know about. And you'll notice this side is the same thing, only it's marked as being instrumental. So you got 2 minutes and 35-second instrumental version on the back side of this promotional copy. Well, this one says instrumental too, and with the same runtime. So this might be identical on both sides. I'd have to actually give it a spin. But that's interesting. It's an instrumental version of Quinn the Eskimo. Next up, okay, at least we know this one. Not that side. Oh, well, not this side either, actually. Jan and Dean, I know the artist, and that's why I picked it up. They did Dead Man's Curve, among a number of other popular songs. But When It's Over, from the album Little Old Lady from Pasadena, which is another song of theirs you probably know. But being that this has the number stamped on it, somebody had it in their collection, and it was number 5 in their collection. Sidewalk Surfing is probably the A side here, and it's from a different album. It's from Ride the Wild Surf. And sidewalk surfing, is from my memory, was a terminology for skateboarding. Skateboarding was surfing the sidewalks, and Jan and Dean doing a song about that, apparently. But that would probably be the A side, yes, because people usually numbered the A side or the main song as opposed to labeling on the B side. So here's another one that I figured I kind of sort of had to pick up because I know of Ohio Express. They did Yummy, 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 I Got Love in My Tummy, among some other songs. But Bitter Lemon is not a song that I'm familiar with. But then again, it's a title. It's a funny title. It might be a bit of a novelty song, so something I would want to add to the collection. And the B-side is, again, another song that I'm not familiar with, Sweeter Than Sugar, which is what I've been referred to numerous times. I'm kidding. Sweeter Than Sugar there. That could be the A side as well. I don't know what is the A or B side on there. A lot of these I wasn't familiar with at all, like this one here. I picked this one up for a couple of reasons. The Boston Tea Party being the name of the band, doing a song called Spinach. And being a Popeye fan, I wanted to hear that for 50 cents. And I like that logo, the distributor's logo there, challenge with the sword and shields there. That's kind of cool. B-side of this one being a song called Words. And there again, might be the A-side. Didn't take time to look it up. but because this one says A and this one says AA, so anybody's guess which is actually the A side there without looking it up online or remembering it from your past if it's something that you are familiar with. So here we've got a Heritage label, Saturday Music Incorporated, doing the Showstoppers, doing Eeny Meeny Miny Mo. Is that what we got going on here? I don't know. Eeny Meeny, I don't know. But it's got the big star, so this is probably more likely than not the A side. A lot of the times, especially on 45s that were provided to the radio stations, they would star or put some kind of marking on the A side, showing that that's what they wanted to promote. And you'll notice, look, the B side here is completely blank. Now that's interesting because it does have something on it. There's something recorded on there, and I'm actually curious. I'm probably going to go throw this on as soon as I finish filming this episode, so I can tell you here in a minute what was on it. But this side's clearly got a lot of programming, and it is a promotional copy, not for sale. So yeah, that's interesting. I like the way it's blank on the B side. I'll be back in the next episode to tell you about that. I'm going to set that aside and we're going to throw that on here in just a second. So anyways, moving on. Next we've got Herman's Hermits. I'm into something good. Now I do know that song. I have heard of Herman's Hermits, of course. And that's definitely one of their songs I'm familiar with. So I wanted to add it to the collection. And the B-side being a song, Your Hand in Mine, which I'm not as familiar with, but I'm into something good. Next up, we've got one that I bought basically because of it rang a bell with Leonard Skinner and Truck Driving Man. That was a song that I believe it was on Legend. It was definitely an outtake song that was released after the band had broken up. And it was put on one of their compilation albums. But since this is written by Terry Fell and it's performed by Terry Fell and the Fellers, this is probably not the same song, but the title rung a bell for me. And I heard it on X. I thought that was kind of cool too, being a product of the Radio Corporation of America, X. So yeah, got my interest enough for me to pick it up. Don't Drop It being on the B side there. And this is not where I purchased all these at. That address there, that individual, probably long since history. Who knows? But that is not where I was buying these. That's not where I got them. So no telling how it made its way to where I found it. The Brother Sisters, that's a weird name for a band, and Pass Me the Mustard. So this definitely sounds like a novelty song to me, and so therefore again it was something that grabbed my interest and I wanted to hear. So the B-side of Pass the Mustard, Alone, Why Must I Be Alone, by the Brother Sisters again, who I've never heard of. But we're going back to 1957 here, so who knows what this is. Both songs are from 1957. So, Pass the Mustard was what got my interest enough to make me purchase it. And now this one you might laugh, but Tony Basil and doing Mickey. Oh, Mickey, such a pity, can't you understand? I remember that song from 1981. Yeah, it's definitely screaming of the 80s there. Mickey. I think I even had a picture sleeve of this one. I'm pretty sure I do, and it's probably up on the channel already in one of the picture sleeve batches. But I picked it up just for fun that day. I wanted to have it in the collection with the rest of these. And Thief on the Loose being on the B side, that's not a song I'm so familiar with. If you like Tony Basil or you know who she is, you definitely want to check out Rockula. That's an 80s silly teen comedy about a vampire. She does a great kind of Elvira-ish dance number and song in that film. Probably one of the highlights of her films. She was an easy writer too. She was one of the girls in the graveyard scene. So Toni Basil was, I guess her biggest claim to fame was doing choreography, dance choreography for music videos and probably even in films and on stage. But I thought she was adorable. I wish we'd gotten more from her in her film career, to tell you the truth. So I want to wrap this one up with a specialty record, which I thought was super cool. You probably can't make it out here like this, but that's Quick Draw McGraw. Quick Draw McGraw doing a song called That's Quick Draw McGraw. How cool is that, huh? Yeah, it's got some stacker wear. It's worn, but the vinyl doesn't look too terrible. Probably would play pretty well. And the B-side is Baba Louie. And if you're an old Hanna-Barbera fan, I know you know who Baba Louie is and you know who Quick Draw is. And this one, you can see the credits down here a little bit better. Featuring the voices of blah, blah, blah. 1960 Hanna-Barbera. So very cool to have a Hanna-Barbera 45 RPM vinyl record with Baba Louie on one side and Quick Draw McGraw on the other, even if it is in a little bit less than ideal condition on that label. Thankfully, the Baba Louie side looks pretty good. So, hope you enjoyed part 2. And come on back for part 3. It's probably going to take us 4 or 5 parts to get through all of these. And I'd love to have you join me for them. If you're enjoying them, please give me the old thumbs up. Always appreciated. And if you really like what we've got going on here, check out the channel. There's tons more free to view there. And feel free to subscribe. I'd love to have you with us. Have a great day.